Alright everyone, hello and welcome to our little troubleshooting video for the Windows Media Encoder. Hopefully most of you won't have problems, but we're just going to cover off a couple of solutions to common problems that we found when using the encoder. So, as any of you who have participated in running or transmitting events before will know that when you're granted the ability to actually broadcast video, you are giving a video settings link on your page. On this one, because I'm the administrator, I've got a few other options around me, as you can see. Just ignore them and focus on the video settings. Right. All you should have to do is click on the video settings link, which will open a new page and ask you if you want to save or open this video settings file. If you have already got the Windows Media Encoder installed, just pressing open will download it and open the default settings. Now, just wait for that to load up. One of the most common errors that we've encountered is where the video encoder stops working as it's loading the file, usually coming up with an error saying Windows has encountered a problem and needs to close. If you do get that error, just click on the video settings link to download a new file again and just press open. These errors are usually only once or twice and only on the first download. So if you do encounter a problem, just re-download it. Now, normally you should just be able to hit start encoding, which is at the top of the page, and it will start to transmit. However, if you get any errors which say could not configure the live source because of the input devices, then you need to have a little play with your current settings. Now, to get the input file settings, click on the properties link at the top of the media encoder. This is the fourth icon along with new session, open existing session, save current session, and properties. Now if we click on that, we will get a new window appear there. Now the section that we want to focus on is this one here, which is the video checkbox, which says a default video device, and the audio checkbox, which says a default audio device. Now normally the default settings are fine, however depending on your machine's configuration you may encounter a few problems. If you click on the drop down, it will list all the devices that it can detect on your system. The default video device is the one that is default configured on your machine. On this machine I have got the Chicone USB 2 camera. The actual cameras that it shows will depend on the what you've got attached to your machine at the moment. And below that you'll have the screen capture device and blank. Now most of the common problems occur with the default video device, just being that it's misconfigured properly. So just select the name of the camera that you want to use, in this case the Chicone USB 2 camera. And similarly for the default audio device, if you click on that you will get a drop down list of things that you can use to record audio on this machine. Again, usually the problem is with the default audio device. So select the one that you're currently using. As you can see on my machine at the moment I have a microphone and the Realtek high definition, which is built into the laptop. Most laptops will have one of these. If you're using a desktop machine, then you'll probably have a headset microphone or some other similar device. Below that is a multi-channel wave source and blank. Just ignore those options and select the one that you are wanting to use at the moment. Once you've selected both of them, hit apply. This will just update the settings to the new options that you've selected, and from here you should just be able to hit start encoding, which will start transmitting your video. Now that should have addressed most of the configuration problems. Other problems that you may encounter are poor internet connections, which will cause the encoder to drop frames. In this case you're best trying to either use a wired network or just locating to a better reception area. The final option that may cause some problems is on older machines which are not quite as fast as the newer models. In this case you'll get an error that says something along the lines of a scheduled event could not be completed. Now the most common way to get around this problem is to open the tools menu and select options. and then when the options menu appears, click Performance. Now, this will bring up a list that says specify performance settings and the 2 blocked out sliders. If you untick the Use Defaults option, the 2 sliders above will become ungrayed out and you can now slide them around. If you move the When Broadcasting slider all the way down to Better Performance and hit OK, that will adjust it to work on Zoyo machines. Hopefully that will overcome any performance issues that you have. That is about it for the general troubleshooting. The other common problems encountered usually are for older webcams and microphone configurations. To check if one of these is causing your problem, you can go back to the Properties menu, as you did earlier, and just untick either the video or the audio box. If you untick the video one first, then hit Start Encoding and see if that resolves any errors you have. Then you know that there is a problem with the webcam you're using on that machine at the moment. Again, if you then stop encode, if the error persists, click on Properties again, re-tick the video checkbox and untick the audio checkbox. Again, press Apply and start encoding. While this will not resolve the errors, it will probably allow you to either transmit video or audio, most likely audio, as it is webcams that cause most of the issues. If you're still having problems with the encoder, then please feel free to contact us on tech, that is TECH, at biz-mi.com. Thank you.